season, but these are certainly two of the big ones. Numbers 98 and 97, Jarrell and Jermel Weaver, twin tears on the defensive line who chase down quarterbacks and are being chased by college recruiters themselves. They are our featured student athletes.
Inseparable. That best describes Jarrell and Jermel Weaver, always together, until they line up on opposite sides of the defensive line and race each other to the quarterback.
It's very competitive. It's like every play, we constantly competing with each other. I'm trying to outdo him, he's trying to outdo me. And it's like we end up at the same place most of the time. Wherever he goes, you will usually see me. Wherever I go, you'll usually see him. Like we do everything together.
The Weavers have led a dominating Bulls defense in 1998, but their leadership continues off the field as well.
They're good students. You know, they're no yes sir, no sir type of kids. You know, they're good in the classroom, on and off the field, good players. Yeah, they're excellent leaders. They pick us up, you know, try to help the coaches out when one of the coaches not there. They play a good leadership role on the team. They challenge each other, so, you know, one makes the other go. They're so fast, you know, we ask them to, if they can't run something down, to just turn the play in, you know, to the rest of the team. So we have that leverage on both sides.
As much trouble as these guys cause for opposing offenses, they also confound teachers, coaches, even college recruiters.
When they want to speak to Jermel, and I pick up the phone, they swear it's Jermel. And they just constantly holding a conversation with me, asking me everything, but they really don't know it's Jarrell that they're talking to. No, they'll call for either one of us, and they'll just think they're talking to Jarrell, and they'll really be talking to me. And I just hold the conversation because it really doesn't matter who they're talking to because they want to speak to either one of us. I look at them outside, if they're not together, I just simply ask them which one of you.
These two twin towers of terror have caused double vision in many offensive backfields this year. And next year, they're hoping to make a certain college doubly happy. Now, are both of you going to go to school together? No doubt.
No doubt, no doubt. I'm not even trying to go out there to any college without him. Most likely, both of us will be going to the same college. No, not most likely. Without a doubt, we'll go to the same college. And hopefully, we might end up on the same NFL team. Who knows?
And we'll see how the Weaver twins and their Northwestern teammates fared against Jackson High a bit later in the show. Meanwhile, in Broward, this was All-Star Weekend in high school football, and maybe you saw the Sun Sentinels special session previewing last night's big event in Lockhart Stadium, as Broward's top players put on a show to close out the season and their high school careers. So let's check out the highlights.
The best football players in Broward were divided into North and South squads for this All-Star game. A great opportunity to showcase many players one more time before college scouts. The South team had a chance to get on the board early. St. Thomas's Matt Geist throws deep. Weston Reed of Nova is wide open, but the ball is overthrown. But the South team would get a break in the second quarter when D'Angelo Voos of Coconut Creek can't handle the pitch out. Mike Ofasobi of Miramar makes the recovery. That set up this short touchdown run by South Plantation's Calls Colas. But the North would prevail in the game. Alan Obie of Douglas breaks through to sack Geist for a loss. The North wins for the second straight year. The final, 14-10.
This year, South Broward is out to defend that crown, and it's off to quite a start. The Lady Bulldogs are our Movico Team of the Week.
The South Broward girls basketball team is the defending state 5A champion. And they are off to a 6-0 start this year as they face the pressure of defending that title.
It puts us to the test to see how deep we are, how close we are together. Can we repeat that goal or not? So I think it's good pressure. Good pressure.
I just think if, you know, we go in and out day after day and work hard like, you know, we're capable of doing and be competitive within practice, we'll get the job done.
Coach Abby Ward has presided over the construction of a championship team at South Broward, and she has earned the loyalty of her players.
Yeah, she's a fun coach or whatever. She could go down to your level, but she still acts like an adult or whatever, but she hangs with us.
She real disciplined.
That's what it is, discipline. We don't come in here and laugh a lot. You do it now, and you do it my way or no way or get out. That's how she is.
The hard work continues in the classroom. Coach Ward has set standards above and beyond the norm.
Yeah, she have us to have a 3.0. So every girl on the team has to accomplish that goal of keeping a 3.0 grade point average.
The state and the school board want them to have a 2.0, but of course I make my standards a little higher for them.
Congratulations to the South Broward girls basketball team, our Movico Team of the Week.
And moving now to boys basketball. Still kind of early in the season, but two teams that figure to be strong at the end in Miami-Dade are the Central Rockets and the American High Patriots. And those two teams met for the first time Wednesday night.
This was only the fourth game of the year for American, but the Patriots looked like they were in mid-season form against Central. Donnell Johnson with the feed to James Jones for the easy layup. But Jones didn't just score his points inside. He was connecting from all over the floor in the first half as American opened up a 26-14 first half lead. Central tried to close the gap. John Max with the steal. He drives in for two. And in the second half, it's Donald Bird with the three-point basket, but the Rockets still trailed by 14. Jones continued to pile up the points for American. Jonathan Phillip with the assist as Jones slams one home. And check out this pass. Johnson with the feed to Marvis Cooper for the easy basket. American wins 67-52. An impressive early season win.
We have a young team, so we're trying to get them into the groove where we can go to state. That's the key right there. Going to state, hard work, defense, teamwork. That's the basis of it.
Well, seems like yesterday, the Northwestern Bulls and the Jackson Generals facing off last month in the Orange Bowl in what was then the game of the season. But Friday night, there was more at stake than neighborhood bragging rights. The winner this time would advance to the Class 6A championship game next weekend in Gainesville. This showdown, Soul Bowl 2, is this week's big game.
Over 35,000 fans filled the Orange Bowl for the ultimate rematch, Soul Bowl 2, with the winner earning a shot at a state title. Early on, the defenses set the tempo. Jackson Arthur Stewart with the sack of Northwestern quarterback Alanson Sheffield. But Northwestern scored first. Jackson back to punt. Carlos Martinez can't handle the snap and falls on the ball for a safety. It's 2-0 Bulls. But just before halftime, the Generals finally got their offense in gear. King Hall fires over the middle, complete to Tavares Capers, who outruns the Northwestern defense to complete a 69-yard touchdown. Jackson had the lead at halftime, 7-2. It stayed that way until the fourth quarter, when the Jackson defense made another big play. Louis Gashelin with the hit on Burnett Gondy, and teammate Edward Roll recovers the loose ball in the end zone for a touchdown. The Generals are up 14-2, and it's looking good. But Northwestern wasn't done. With just over 2 minutes to play, Sheffield passes deep to James Gerald. He makes the catch and walks in for 6. The Bulls close to within 5, 14-9. But when an onside kick fails, Jackson just takes a knee to kill the clock. And on the General sideline, players are preparing the Gatorade bath for head coach Joseph Redmond. But with 10 seconds to play, Jackson is forced to punt. Ronnie Jones plans to run out of the end zone, but he drops the snap. Northwestern gets the ball back with 6 seconds to play. And unbelievably, a chance to win. Next play, it's our Best Buy play of the week. Sheffield with the fade pass to Antonio Bryant, who makes the grab for the winning score. An amazing rally by the Bulls. They win Soul Bowl 2 as fans mob the Orange Bowl field, while Jackson players look on in disbelief as certain victory turns into a crushing defeat. It's Northwestern that gets to play for the state championship next Saturday against Bradenton Southeast.
Everybody loves faith. We came out, we played together, and we came out with a lead. We going to Gainesville. We going to Gainesville.
Basketball was not always the favorite sport of Miramar's Patty Hanton. Born in Brazil, soccer was her first sport. She took up basketball much later.
Well, about
7th grade, I was pretty tall. I was like 5'8", so I decided, why not play basketball? When I started playing, I just really just shot the ball. I don't know how I did it, but, you know, when it went in, I think it was very natural to me. You can't just shoot it, you know, and just make it. You have to learn how to do it properly and stuff like that.
Now, in her senior season, Patty is the heart and soul of a Miramar team that relies on her for scoring and leadership.
Of course, she's brought a lot to the team. She's been our leading scorer for, this is the 3rd year in a row. She's picked up her game as far as assists and everything. And she's just somebody that we always go to. The other night against Flanagan, we were down by 2. She won the ball, got it, made a 2 at the buzzer. We thought it was a 3 to win the game. But that's the kind of player she is. She likes to give the game when it's on the line. She goes after it. She's just an outstanding player.
Time we're down, she like, you know, talks to us, picks us up, spiritual leader. She really carries us. I don't know if that's good to say, but she's, you know how every team has like a scoring leader, that's her.
Patty developed her talent for the game not just by playing, but by watching. A videotape, that is.
I went to the library and I, you know, looking for movies and stuff and see sports. Then all of a sudden I saw sports instructional tapes and I looking at it and then I got him off the shop and started learning it.
Well, I don't think we got a lot of kids to do that, although I think it's a little bit infectious with Patty because she's has shown the tape to some of the other kids and so forth, and they know that they're available.
She'll like rent Larry Bird tapes and stuff and like invite everyone to her house to watch them with her.
Patty is a good student. She has a 3.6 GPA, and we all know she could handle one of these. But there is something else she likes to do to get away from school and basketball.
I just like the way it sounds, the way it looks. It's not that hard to learn also. And it comes natural to me also. I know I can play like oldies, and those are my favorite things to play. And I play acoustic, so I can't play anything electric or, you know, Aerosmith or stuff like that.
I'll tell you what, she's a real good representative for the school. She's an outstanding kid and a good student and somebody that you'd want to be representing you. And I think she fits all the criteria for being the captain type, somebody who represents the school that well.
In addition to playing a pretty good guitar, Patty hopes to play college basketball as well. And even this week, they achieved a milestone victory. The wrestlers from Gibbons High are our Movie Code Team of the Week.
Let's give a cheer for the Cardinal Gibbons wrestlers, who this week achieved 2 milestones. After defeating Fort Lauderdale and MacArthur on Wednesday, the Redskins established a Broward County record with their 78th straight dual meet victory. It was also the 150th career win for head coach Frank Patinio.
That feels good. I mean, there's only a couple of coaches in Broward County that have ever done it, and I feel honored to be up with part of them.
I feel great about it. The tradition, it lives on. I'm just great. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Grappling, wrestling, whatever you want to call it that they're doing behind me. Cardinal Gibbons over the years has become very, very good at it.
It's all about tradition. These guys, whenever they started the winning, they just built it up, and we've just been building it since then.
Well, it means a lot to me. I've been with this team for 4 years now. It's my 4th year, and we've never lost. We've never lost a match. We've always done pretty well.
In his 11 years as coach at Cardinal Gibbons, Patinio has coached hundreds of kids. He has a no-cut policy, so dozens of kids wear the Gibbons uniform.
On any given day, our team, because we have 60 to 80 kids on the team, we're able to give kids rests and relax and put another person in the lineup to really get the most out of the kids.
But it all starts with Coach Patinio, because he pushes everybody harder. He makes us just do all we can in practice, and then whatever don't get done then, you usually stay after and do the extras.
And ever since I've been here, we've done really good, and we just need to carry it on, just take it to the higher level.
Congratulations to the wrestlers from Cardinal Gibbons, our Movie Co. Team of the Week.